First Corinthians chapter 12, verse 1 says, this is the Apostle Paul speaking. He says, about spiritual gifts, brothers, I don't want you to be ignorant. I think it's so interesting that Paul is talking to a group of believers who, if you read through the history of First and Second Corinthians, you'll find out that they were believers that were really known for being very, what we would call fleshly. They were people who placed their faith in Christ and professed faith in Christ, but you kind of wouldn't know it by the way that they lived and worked and acted and the things that were going on in the church and the things that were happening. And he says to them, I don't want you to be ignorant. Now, I again find this funny because I think that probably spiritual gifts is one of the areas that most believers, most Christians today are in fact ignorant of. If you go up to any person and ask them, are you a Christian? And then if you were to ask them, well, what are your spiritual gifts? I think that 9 times out of 10, you would get a blank stare.